So before I get started on the road, I had to mention this gear shifter is very weird and it took me some time to get used to. You have to pretty much, if you press it to try to engage, it doesn't really shift. You have to press this side button, and if you go down, you engage it to drive mode, and then if you go up, you put it in neutral. Up twice, you put it into reverse, and the back rear view camera pops up. And when you're ready to park, you don't have to do anything except for press on the parking button, and that's pretty convenient as well too. But it's just awkward at first with this holding this down and moving it into reverse or into drive. Hello everyone. This week's weekly rental is the Cadillac XT5 all-wheel drive compact mid-size SUV. Comes with some fat 18-inch rims, 4-door SUV, nice Cadillac styling, powered by a V6 variable valve timing to provide the power to the wheels. The configuration setup, engine setup, looks like it is front wheel drive, and all-wheel drive is assisted, but I could be wrong. Let's take a tour around the rest of the car. And take a look at the trunk space. Key fob, you just double press, everything's automatic. Comes right up. Here you see the trunk space. I have 2 carry-ons and a pack of water, so it could be bigger, but it's enough. I like how it has the protective covers right here for discreetness. And then you also have your power button to close up the back. So let's take a look at how it is in the back. Again, the knee test, 6 feet person, driving position. I'm gonna hop on here in the back, and let's see how much knee room I have. So plenty of space. You have your Cadillac luxury trimmings, storage cup area. Over onto the side, you have your backseat vents and storage area. I'm not sure if you can see, but also USB-C and USB-A ports on the back. Comfortable leather seating, good headroom, I don't feel claustrophobic back here. And this pops down for the cup holder, and then there seems to be, okay, so I thought this pops out somehow, but pops down as an armrest and cup holder. So this could comfortably fit 2 adults back here and possibly a third in the middle seat, and it won't be too cramped. Yeah, it's not too bad sitting in the middle. All right, let's hop on to the front and see what we have. All right, hopping on in. Before I close the door, there is a trunk control on the side, your hood release right there. I close it up, and staying on the side, you have your nice trims, you have your power locks, power windows controls, and side view mirror controls. Over here, this seems to be kind of like the seat memory position. So you do have omnidirectional seating adjustment, and whenever you get back in and turn on the car, it does adjust back to where the previous driver is, and you can preset it right here. It does have push button start for convenience. You're met with analog digital gauge. This car is packed with safety technology and nice leather wrapped steering wheels. You have your cruise control on the left, your Bluetooth controls on the right, some more volume controls down here, and convenient safety features like lane departure and vibrating lane departure. The steering wheel vibrates and the seat also vibrates, and then collision up here. You do have paddle shifters if you go into sport mode. You have your lighting controls and your windshield wipers on the steering column. You have your electronic parking brake right here, and your light dimming brightness over here. So moving on up, you have your vanity lights with vanity mirrors on the window visor. Up at the top, not too much going on with their rear view, but this does have push button lights, SOS OnStar navigation controls, and this does have garage settings, and then also it has your infinity oop, oh no, infinity window moonroof. And if the moonroof is actually just one, the first portion that covers the driver's side. So pretty neat. Coming on down, you have your infotainment that does have wireless Android Auto. You have your AC controls right here. You have a nice little storage space. You You have cup holders, and what is nice is you have the cover if you don't want to expose the cup holders. Very nice to store your cell phone or smartphone while you're driving. And this is different. You have your controls for your entertainment system. It is powered by a Bose speaker system that sounds really nice, but it takes a little bit of getting used to, but not too much of a learning curve. You have your mode to switch from all-wheel drive, sport, off-road, and touring buttons right here. Your ABS brakes, traction controls. Glove compartment, you also have small glove compartment with coin holders. On the side, you do have a SD card slot, USB-A and USB-C. What's nice is that this area right here, you could tether the cord all the way up here, and you could set your phone in this nice spot while it charges, and that's where it connects to the infotainment system as well. All right. Pretty much large size glove compartments. Overall trim level is Cadillac luxury, leather upholstery, hard plastic with etchings up on the top. Really nice feel to it. Leather seating is very comfortable. I've been driving over 500 miles and it is really great. All right, so let's take her on the road and talk about how she drives, how the vehicle drives. So I really have nothing bad to say about this Cadillac XT5. This was built for pure comfort driving experience. I've been on probably a 500-mile trip, and on those long stretches, it has been nothing but nice, pleasurable ride, relaxed feeling to it. Being that it's all-wheel drive, it can take you anywhere, but it can also do city driving pretty well too. So it has plenty of power from the V6 engine. It does get a little bit loud. You can hear it when you step on the gas. It kind of revs up a little bit. The steering is responsive. The brakes grips pretty well. The big tires and the suspension, along with the comfortable seats, absorbs any bumps on the road. So that adds to the comfortability of this car or this SUV. It does have a lot of technology. It has forward and rear collision detection. If you get near a car, there's a red light that jumps up to alert you, and the seat vibrates as well too, so that's a first. It has lane departure, something that's very similar to some of the Toyota cars, where if you don't use your signals when you change lane. It kind of like veers you back into the lane, and it also alerts you, and the seat also vibrates as well too. And there's also lane depart or blind spot detection on their rear views that pops up, and it's very unobtrusive. It just lights up to let you know that incoming car is in your blind spot. It gets decent gas mileage. It is a V6, and it can switch from V4 or V6 while it's driving. It also helps that you can switch driving modes as well to, you know, tour, all-wheel drive, sport. So if you want to save on some gas, then do leave it on touring. If you put it on sport or all-wheel drive, it does eat up a lot of gas. I made that mistake, but once I put it on two-wheel drive, it saves a little bit. It does a little bit better on the gas mileage. The tank is pretty big, 15 gallons, 15 gallon or 15 plus gallon tank, I believe. But filling it up is pretty expensive, probably like $40 or $50 to fill it up from empty. But that's a small trade-off for the comfort that this car provides you. I really do just enjoy driving this car in any situation. It's very relaxed, it's not stressful. Sometimes, you know, I forget and I even go over the speed limit because that's how smooth the riding experience is. But luckily there's also a safety sensor that goes off if you go over like the speed limit. Like if you hit 85 miles per hour on the highway, it will alert you like you're going over the speed limit. So definitely this rates as an A in being a rental car. I wouldn't hesitate to get this again. It is very enjoyable, and versus other SUVs in its class, it's just a step above it, you know. So that's my impressions. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video.